Well, guys, I think today we've learned to expect the unexpected as Taylor Hall has signed a 1 year, $8 million contract with the Buffalo Sabers. And I mean, who saw this coming? But for the Buffalo Sabers, they pick up a great player in Taylor Hall. I mean, imagine him with Jack Eichel now. Maybe that's the reason why he signed with Buffalo. I thought Taylor Hall, we were all under the impression, anyways, that Taylor Hall wanted to win, and it wasn't so much about the money, and he gets pretty decent market value on this contract, but it's only 1 year. And I was really expecting him to sign with a contender long term, such as Nashville, Boston, Colorado was out there. I expected like a 6, 7 year deal at maybe around 8 to 9 million or somewhere in that ballpark. But this is just astounding that to see him sign with the Buffalo Sabres. I think we're all very surprised by it today. What really begs the question though is why Buffalo? I mean, they're even for this 1 year, like you think, oh, well, okay, well, it's only 1 year, but why would he even sign with the Sabres for 1 year? I think we're all asking. I mean, it's another year gone of his career. It's another year where he could have had a chance to win a Stanley Cup. And now with him being on Buffalo, it drastically makes the Sabres a whole heck of a lot better. Don't get me wrong. But is he going to be in a true contending situation with the Buffalo Sabres? I really don't think so. Maybe there's something to do with him being reunited with old coach Ralph Kruger. Of course, they were together in Edmonton back in the shortened season in 2013. And this is a quote from Pierre LeBrun's Twitter. He says, Ralph Kruger with texted message. We are extreme. He says, well, anyways, Ralph Kruger says this: we are extremely pleased and proud that he picked the Sabres. The level of trust is very high between us, so we can go right back to work. I mean, that sounds all fine and dandy. It's still very confusing, though. Like I said, I still can't believe Hall signed with Buffalo. For the Sabres, I mean, how the heck did they pull this one off? I know they're in dire straits with Jack Eichel, and it really sounded like he wanted out of Buffalo. But with making this move now, this probably definitely calms that down and keep Jack Eichel around at least for this season, depending on how things go. If Taylor Hall is off to a fiery hot start, the Sabres are doing well, and they can keep that going even up to Christmas, then who knows? Maybe he sticks with Buffalo. But as of right now, I mean, I don't really know if I see a situation where the Sabres are a true contender this upcoming season. I think this might make them a playoff team for the first time in 9 or 10 years. I know Sabres fans will be really excited about that. They don't really want to hear me say the P word, maybe. I'm not trying to jinx anyone. But for the Sabres, this is a very interesting move. And with now they're going to have an actual guy that can score goals legitimately other than Jack Eichel. Of course, we thought they had Jeff Skinner before, but he's a guy that really tailed off last year from that 40-goal season he had the year before. And then he got the big paycheck and his production just completely fell off the face of the earth. But now, if Skinner can regain his form, if Hall can be who he was 2 years ago, I don't know if he's that type of player to how he was 2 years ago, but even if he's a lot better than he was in Arizona, I think it's going to be a great fit for the Sabres, him and Jack Eichel, especially if they play together, or even if they play on separate lines. Like I said, they'll have another scoring threat here going forward. I just felt Taylor Hall was never quite the right fit in Arizona. For some reason, it just didn't work out. That kind of seems the way it always is with offensive players in Arizona, notably Phil Kessel as well. It hasn't really worked out his first year. But that aside, Taylor Hall now goes to Buffalo and he gets to play with a superstar player in Jack Eichel, and we'll see how they work together. That's going to be pretty scary going forward. It's still mind-boggling. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Why do you think Taylor Hall signed in Buffalo? Because like I said earlier, we were all under the impression that he was going to sign with a contending team. Everyone was talking, oh, it's going to be really scary when Colorado or someone like that picks him up. But now it's the Buffalo Sabres who pick him up, and it is pretty scary because they already had Jack Eichel. So him and Taylor Hall, I mean, wow, Buffalo, you guys have some good players. It's time to make some noise with it now. And now, whether or not he's going to stay, we don't know, but enjoy him for the short term, anyways. And who knows, if things work out, maybe he sticks around for the long term. But that's all I have to say for now, guys. Please like and subscribe and share this video, and I'll talk to you again soon.